Hi guys, welcome back to another video here at Just Curious. Today we're going to be discussing how not to study the Bhagavad Gita. We're going to be entering into some few helpful tips when someone enters their study of scriptures, Sanskrit literature, like the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, etc. So let's get right into it. Many times people may look at a book like the Bhagavad Gita and think, hey, this is just another book I can pick up and casually read it and I'll be able to understand. Well, please remember everyone, the Bhagavad Gita is a section within a much bigger book known as the Mahabharata. Therefore, everything said in the Bhagavad Gita is contextual. Sometimes we try to take things out of context and therefore it leads to a lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstanding. Please remember this. When studying Bhagavad Gita, context matters. Many times when people open the book, the Bhagavad Gita, they think it's a book with all the answers. I can just turn to any verse and I'll read it and I'll find the answer to my problem or an answer to a question that I've been curious about. Remember, the Bhagavad Gita comes within a much larger literature known as the Mahabharata. Therefore, everything found within the Bhagavad Gita is contextual. Every piece of advice is not meant for everyone at every stage of life. It's not like a book, 100 tips to, start a business where you can pick any tip and use. It is contextual, meaning it has a certain application for a certain target audience. You may think that every single commentary on the Bhagavad Gita is going to say the same thing. But do you know there are several Eastern schools of philosophy who have varying commentaries on the Bhagavad Gita? That means if you read one commentary of a different school of philosophy and compare it with that of another school of philosophy, you may find totally tangential meanings and interpretations. Therefore, for a person who is starting their study of Bhagavad Gita, best thing to do is read one commentary from start to finish. The original Bhagavad Gita is written in the language of Sanskrit. Now, many times, just like we read other books, we think, I can just read the translation and I'll get the meaning. Remember, the beauty of Sanskrit language is that, based on the grammatical analysis, many interesting, deeper, profound meanings are there within those words and sentences. When studying literature like the Bhagavad Gita, which is written in Sanskrit language, a helpful tip would be to read an extended commentary on that book. Direct translations of the verses may not do very well. It may lead to more confusion. Instead of reading a direct verse translation, more impactful it may be to read an extended commentary or listen to an extended lecture on those verses. Can I open up any chapter of the Bhagavad Gita and study any chapter depending on my mood and how I feel? Remember, just like any other book, the Bhagavad Gita has a flow. There are 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita and each chapter is connected to the other. Therefore, let's say I get up one day and I say, I just want to read chapter 12. Chapter 12's topic is Bhakti Yoga, the part of devotion. You may think, well, I can just pick and choose what I want to study whenever I want. But will I get the right understanding? For a person just beginning their study of the Bhagavad Gita, the most useful or helpful advice may be to start from chapter 1, work your way up in a systematic and structured manner, all the way up to the last chapter, chapter 18. That way you'll understand the connected thoughts, the connected points, and you'll understand also how the flow of the Bhagavad Gita comes into play. Every message, its proper context, its proper meaning. Therefore, don't jump from chapter to chapter. Study in a structured, systematic manner from 1 to 18. If you have any more helpful tips you can share with us seekers and students on how to study or how to not study the Bhagavad Gita, do let us know in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos like this, do subscribe to our channel Just Curious. Until next time, stay curious.